Now to get down to business with this guy right here, Cosmo Macero, O'Neill and Associates at our Beacon Hill studio tonight. Cosmo, let's start off with something I'd like to talk about, and that's layoffs. 10,000 at Sony.
Yeah, you know, another company, another iconic brand not doing really well. They haven't made money on TVs in 8 years. All those lower-cost flat screens really hurting Sony. Hey, they invented the personal music player. Another company did not keep pace with technology, even though they were based in one of the great consumer brands of all time, falling on hard times now, and certainly for 10,000 employees.
Yeah, you talk about this over the 8-year period. I know the tsunami had a major impact, shut them down for a while, couldn't get that production going. Let's talk about the Boston Marathon. Of course, a credible amount of people come to the city, and that provides a real revenue generator for the city of Boston.
Yeah, $137 million. You know, most of that money, the runners themselves and their families, over $92 million. All that spending, hotels, meals, and so forth, travel, a fair amount of spectator spending. It's a really good event. It's about equivalent to a Final Four weekend here in Boston, if you look at those numbers. So it's going to be a huge boost and some great weather, apparently.
Yeah, great weather, warm weather, so going to have to stay well hydrated. All right, let's talk about a couple things real quickly. NFL trying to expand beyond the U.S. They've had games over in Europe, over in England, and Jonathan Kraft spoke to that today, right?
Yeah, at a business breakfast this morning. They've had spotty success with NFL Europe. They want to make a real push over the next decade. Jonathan Kraft says today, hey, you know what, we're going to use foreign celebrities, European celebrities, to help us tell the story of why the NFL is exciting, so people overseas who do watch the Super Bowl can engage in the NFL year-round.
Just can't get big enough, can it? All right, and finally, digital savings bonds. They are here at last.
Yeah, they are. It's a clunky website. People aren't happy. People who like to buy savings bonds for their grandkids generally aren't those who are going to be online surfing to buy them. Some folks complaining that you can't use credit cards. You know what? You shouldn't be borrowing money at 18% for an investment that pays 2%, so don't worry about the credit cards. But it's certainly the end of an era. I got a bunch of bonds gathering dust in the shoebox somewhere, and someday they'll be worth a little bit more than they are today.
Exactly right. Well said. Cosmo, we'll see you again next week. Thanks.
All right.